Hey guys, welcome back to Walls of CCLP1. We are on level 144, something old, something new. And I was kind of a dummy with not knowing what these walls could be, because this is Cineworld's walls. Because, man, how do I know that? Well, because of all the options left, none of them use this type of wall configuration, so it has to be that level. So let's see what's going on here. See what that toggle wall hell level was changed into. Uh, doesn't matter how we start. I guess we can go in here. Okay, so we got two blues, a red, and a yellow. Okay. Huh. That reminds me of, what was that level called? Quantified Nerves? I know that used the walls of communism. And... Huh. Walls from Cineworld. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I can't go that way. Still can't go that way. So I need skates to get there, I guess? Apparently. Huh. There must be more to this level that I'm not getting. That I'm not understanding. This random blob. Huh, okay. That's pretty interesting. What's this way? Okay. That was just a chip collecting room. That's an interesting layout. Oh, is this doing what I think it's doing? Also, how do I get to that? Oh, I must be able to take a block out of this somehow. Now, how do I do that? Oh, it's just like this. Okay, the question still remains, how do I get this guy out? Actually, I don't think I can. Because even if I get it out, it's going to go on this edge, which is basically stuck. So that's not the case. Huh, that's weird. I feel like this level, I think I'm starting to get it. I have to check more of this out. Oh yeah, I think I'm starting to understand what this level is doing. So, if I'm not mistaken, what this level is doing is it's taking, not excerpts per se, but it's basically using these rooms that Cineworld had, and it's forming like a half-half type of thing. So one half, I believe, is referencing a CC1, not CC1, CCLP1 level, and the other half is referencing the level it used the walls of. If that's what I'm thinking, then that is absolutely legit. Like this example, think it was like something lines. It had lines in the title. And Comfort Zone, which I know used the walls of that. This one is very evidently Repair the Maze, and the walls are closing in, which used Repair the Maze. This one, I don't know. We'll go back to that one later. And this looks like it's just a bunch of letters, and every bomb has a silver lining. And to the right was Quantified Nerves and Communism. That's still one of my favorites in this set, by the way. But more of that when we get to that epic review that will happen, hopefully very soon. So I wonder how you get there. And also you get a green key somewhere too. Oh, okay. Apparently I did that even though I didn't. And this is Square Dancing and Bright Lights Big Vortex. Yeah, very interesting way to use Cineworld's walls. I feel like that's one of the more unique Tom Patton wall layouts. I know I've said that quite a few times about his wall templates, but for the most part they are pretty wacky. But he did make some pretty interesting ones. I think this is probably one of the best uses of walls that Tom has made. But this is cool. It's like a medley of sorts, but in like a very different way, and I really like it. In fact, I feel like you can't even reach that from here. Yeah, I can't even reach that from here. I need a yellow key from somewhere. Where was the yellow key at? There's one right there. You can't do that. Let's just use one of these blocks elsewhere. Oh, was I supposed to? Yeah, I was supposed to do that. Alright. So there's a little bit more involvedness. That's a word. And oh, at least you can kind of I don't think you can recover this actually. Actually, you kind of can. So let me go in here real quick. There we go. Not the most intuitive way to do that, but it works. Alright. So we can go in the comfort zone room. I'm just gonna call it that. I don't remember the title that the walls of that use. I do remember I got stupidly stuck on that level several times. I think that's one of the more hilarious moments in this LP. Okay, so that's set up. In fact, there's multiple ways you can get through this. That's a nice touch. I like that. It's not completely strict, even though it very well could have been. Alright, so the only thing I'm hoping for now is I wasn't supposed to, well, I don't think it really matters, because this ball thing is not hard to get through. Or maybe it is. Alright, take that back. Now I do remember JB did mention. I think he even said this in a video comment. I think from when yesterday once more was played. Okay. All right. That should not have happened like that. He did mention that he was highly against making medley levels for this set, but the urge to want to build them ultimately got the best of him. Spoiler, I kind of expected that. Medley levels are very fun to make. I mean, in my opinion, they're very fun to make. That's better. Let's just put the block all the way at the end of this, I guess. I guess this is Whirlpool and whatever Whirlpool used. I don't remember that level's title either. And this is, I think, Crosswalk Crossing and Highways. It's so cool how they combine the two things. Like, I don't think a medley level has ever done that, and that's really nice. And this looks like a generic ice level and whatever that level was. That really awesome maze level. Except I'm going to need flippers to even navigate that. In fact, that's when I have to blow up. Okay. So, since I don't need this block, this room actually becomes pretty simple. Which I know very well. That was Green Clear and Wasteland Express Delivery Service that we just played. Video before last. Yeah. And since we have skates, this actually becomes really easy too. Well, not really. Now, if we had skates in the original level that used this maze trope, that would have been something else. But we can use the skates to go down here and get this blue key, though. And this looks like Sapphire Cavern and Hamster Tube Cavern, I think was the name of it. So it's still a mystery to where a yellow key is. I need flippers. But the only pair of flippers I see are in this room, which I can't get to them. And that's also where a yellow key is. I think this is Shifting Maze. Oh, no. No, it's not Shifting Maze. I think this is Seaside and... what was that one? Canyon of Lost Color, that's it. It was a very interesting level. I liked it, though. Definitely giving me some good memorization of the other levels. And I need a red key for this. I think this is whatever it was called, Tetramo something. It was like one of the first levels I played in the set. Oh, I could have gone in there with the skates. I would have needed a green key regardless, though. So I don't think that's screwed per se. I can use a key to get a chip, but unless the yellow key from the Communism Quantum Nerves room is used here. So maybe my goal... Okay, so maybe this actually does have a linear structure to it after all. So I take a block from this room, and I go all the way to where the skates are. But I have to go through this room. Right? Unless it's at the end of this. That's the only other thing I can think of. It doesn't look like it is. Oh, there's a block in here, though. Oh. So I was having the wrong block this whole time. Okay, let's just put you in a loop. I'm not sure what this uses. I'm not sure what this was. I think that was in the forest in the night or something. I don't remember what that used, though. Oh, but with this, I can actually just get the flippers right off the bat. Right? Yeah, I can get the flippers right off the bat that way. Although, I still need the skates anyway, so maybe I actually take this block to where the skates are. And I actually use a block from this room. That's interesting. It can go either way. I think I want to. I still think I want to get the skates first, honestly. Because I mean, the flippers really wouldn't do me any good. In fact, I'm gonna go around like this. Okay. Oh. Well, why is that pink? Oh, that must be the controller for the teeth. Alright, let's just do this teeth real quick. And then we'll collect this chip right here. Alright, well, so far I'm liking this. Okay, I can just get that without even interrupting the fireball. I like the fact that fireball is just basically locked in that room, so I don't even have to consider using that for anything. Alright. So let's go. Do that. Push you all the way over here. And we'll just collect these chips on our way back. Okay, yeah. Well, don't go in there. We'll do that later. Okay, so we'll use this blue key to our advantage going into this this room. So I'll have 3 blue keys instead. And I can totally save the yellow. Now, I don't know if this is intended, because there is a way to get the flippers with 4 blocks. But we can finally go in this room. And I do have to use a red key. So this room was only good for a red key. There's no other keys in the level. Now, it appears I absolutely need to use a red key to even get those chips. But I think I want to use it right here so I can get this block out instead. And then I can get the other 2 keys from there. And I absolutely have to approach it from like this. Okay. This looks simple enough. Okay, yeah, that was pretty easy. Okay, so now we can bridge. This is really well put together. Oh, like that. Alright, so now I don't have to worry about any red key shenanigans. And I think this yellow keys might actually be extra. It doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters how I approach this. They might all be fake. Okay, I don't even have to release the teeth. That's nice. I appreciate that greatly. Alright. Oh, I don't have a blue key for this now. Ugh. Yeah, I don't remember what that used. Alright, maybe I still did this in the wrong order. I had to have. Yeah, there's only 7 chips here. So there's no extra chip shenanigans. It's just the one I had left, and I costed it. No other blue key, huh? Man, and here I thought that communism room over here, I'm sure Zane would love that nickname I'm giving it. But I thought that was clever, but apparently that's not how you do it. So it seems I actually do have to get these slippers first. Which doesn't feel right, but we'll go with it. So getting pretty close to the end of this LP, very, very close. Now, I did have the intention, and to be honest, I still do kind of have the intention to do this, but it's not as strong as it used to be. I did have the intention to just take a break from LPing altogether. I still do. I still do want to, and for the most part, I am. It's not as strong, though. And I think the sole reason why it's not as strong is because CC2LP1 voting started. Because I wasn't going to say this, because I know people are going to try to stop me from doing this. But I did have the intention of leaving the community after these LPs were done. And a few reasons why I was going to. Well, for one, and to be honest, I still feel this way, and I can just use the water here to help me with this. Part of the reason, and probably the biggest reason, was because I was still kind of feeling like the community was just a toxic place to be in. It was mentally stressing me out and whatnot. On top of just the whole feeling underappreciated and whatnot. That's not as big of an issue as it used to be, but it's still kind of there. It's just not as bad. Okay. So I can get this with no hesitation. I don't think there's any other room I missed. Oh, the highway room, right. So I have to use every key here. Which, how would I do it again? Yeah, like this. I won't leave the community because CC2LP1 voting has kind of inspired me to kind of play the levels and whatnot. And especially with JB's little thing he's been doing with that here on YouTube, which you should watch, by the way. They're really fun to watch. They're super long videos, but I somehow managed to sit through them. They're just that good. They're that fun to watch. Just like how this level was just so much fun to play. I love the fact that there was a actual planned out course in mind with this level. Like, things from some rooms were used in others, and you had to use some rooms to get some things from other rooms to other rooms, which was, I think, was really nicely laid out. The whole level felt open-ended. It kind of felt like you can do everything in any order you want, but to find out there's actually an order is actually really clever. I enjoyed it. Whether this is something I want to see in an official set one day, I wouldn't really mind it, because it felt like its own thing. I don't feel like, that's kind of the thing with medley levels, they kind of feel like they take away from official sets, especially if they're referencing official sets, like abridged levels, for example. But stuff like this, and even the medleys from, say, Walls of CCLP4 and 3, even those would be excellent things for official sets, in my opinion. So I had a lot of fun with it. Very well designed. Alright, obligatory Christmas level, and here we are in the middle of August. So that's fun. And this must be Quincunx, because I can't think of any other level this could use. But yeah, CC2LP1 voting has kind of brought the spark back into playing the game and whatnot. And it's exciting, but in terms of LPing in general, I think my time has I think I've set my course with doing this. Oh, these are actually toggling. Ooh, and there's a guy in here. Oh, this is unsettling. I need a green key, but it's behind sockets, so what do I do? I don't even know how often these are toggling. Oh, I can just go through here. Okay. This looks like a pretty simple level overall, so this must be like a breather. Alright, pretty cool. I want to get to this side. I don't know which way I should go, though. Okay, I can't really see. I wish I could see better, but I think I want to go like this. Right? Okay, I actually had to do this anyway. Hmm. Well, the level started out the same. Okay, let me do that. I see the trick. And we'll use you on the top of the Christmas tree. And we'll go all the way around, if I can figure out how. How do you get this red key though? Oh, like that. Duh. All right, I thought I lost the opportunity for that, but I'm glad I didn't. Okay, I think it was like this. Something like this. Yeah. That's a neat opening section. Actually, I can just... Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Interesting laid out room there. And it don't really matter what side I start with. Assuming I have enough red keys for all these. Don't believe I wasted any. I don't know. This glider thing is weird. It's not terrible. It's actually pretty reasonable. Alright. Walls from Quincunx. Wow, that was surprisingly easy for as late as this level was. But I liked it. Really nice level. Christmas-themed levels have been... They're probably leaning towards the overdone side, honestly. I mean, I can name a good chunk of Christmas-themed levels that have been made within the past several years, but this is probably one of my favorites. It was different. It felt nice. And the overall shape of Quincunx did kind of resemble a Christmas tree, so I don't even blame the approach with it. I think it's clever, and it was fun to play. I liked it. I liked how different all the sections were. All right, Unsquare Dance. Okay, I have heard some things about this level. I've heard it's really difficult. I've heard it's a difficult dodging level and whatnot. It kind of has a vibe of Gears and whatever that one level was called in Walls of CCLP4. I think it was called Float Like a Butterfly, if I remember right. Just looking at it off the top of my head. And this looks like tunnel clearance. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Is there any safe spots? I don't think there's any safe spots with this. Oh, wow. This level's not kidding. Now the real question is, how many extras are there of everything? Are there extras of anything? There's the red door path. Alright, I'm just going to follow the gliders. It looks like I'll get some good red keys. Just by following them like this. I don't even have to stop. Maybe this isn't as bad as it looks. There seems to be a pretty in sync pattern with all this. I mean, I do have to stop with the ball. Paths. And technically those are safe spots. Oh wow, you bounced back sooner than I expected you to. Oh, I thought that'd be fine. It was fine. I just wasted a move for no reason. Huh. Yeah, this isn't exactly my kind of level. I respect the fact that it exists. It's just not my forte. These types of dodging levels have been pretty much close to overdone. And there is some leeway, a little bit. I kind of wish there was at least one safe spot. I mean, you kind of have this corridor with the ball path, and you can kind of stop and think for a brief second, but it's not a lot of time to really focus on where you have to go next. Hoo boy. If I can knock this level out, we'd only have 3 levels left in the set. Which I imagine would be 2 more episodes. Assuming I can beat this. I'm already happy with the 2 I already solved. I think I solved them in a pretty reasonable amount of time, too. Like these ones, I can just follow the glider. Alright, I'm gonna wait for that ball. If I can do something like that... Oh. And apparently you can get fire boots and go to the hint, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright, do I have enough? Do I have all of them? No, I don't. Oh, come on. I didn't even see you coming. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna conquer this one. The ball paths they kind of throw me off. I kind of wish those weren't there. I understand why they are. I just kind of wish they weren't. Also, 146. Why is that always a dodging level now? I mean, that's just my... I've been noticing that. Kind of. Oh. I've been kind of noticing that. I really wish these ball paths weren't here. Did I ever tell you I don't do well with ball dodging stuff? I mean, at least this isn't like entirely a ball dodging level. Alright, I know that ball went to the right, so I'm gonna stay in this little alcove until it comes back. And then we'll do this. I just have to be mindful with that. Like, as long as I move with the monster, I don't have to worry about really much of anything. As soon as I say that, a frickin' ball kills me. Why is it always a ball? And I just got cornered there. So that's the thing I don't like. You get cornered. And apparently I did not move fast enough. And I pressed up and it didn't register. Classic game. Oh, okay, so apparently you can die to stuff like that. I don't even know how many of these I need. I imagine, given the placement of the level, you need every single one of them. They're just kind of hard to keep track of. Because it's kind of hard to be systematic with a level like this, in my opinion. Maybe some other people have better experience with that type of stuff. I just don't. Alright, you're going back to the left. I thought you went. I thought you went. Alright, I'm just gonna get all these ball ones right now. No, don't skip the level. If I get all these ball and fireball ones right now, why does that kill me? Then I don't have to worry about it. Okay, this is the edge. Oh, man. They're just so hard to read. Oh, man. Was I cornered? I was completely cornered. I mean, I could have gone down, but... Alright, just focus. Just focus. Alright, I do have to worry about that one. Oh, dude. I don't like the balls in this level. That's my issue with this one. I would like this otherwise. I'm stupid. I would like this otherwise. Like, this is cool as a way to use tunnel clearance. But this type of level has been done to death. I'm not ashamed to say that. It's been done a lot. I mean, we had gears in CC2. We had several custom levels with this. The thing is, I don't even know where all these... That should not trap me. Come on. I don't even know where all these ball paths are. Now I'm just being dumb. Come on. Probably a bad idea to play this right now, honestly. I didn't want to have a super short episode, but it actually probably would have been very reasonable and surprising. Yep, trapped. How can I do this systematically? I'm seriously trying to think of how I can possibly do this in a systematic way. I still don't even know how many keys I need. I'm just slap me in the face. That's how that felt. Like really, that felt like a slap in the face right there. Oh wow, I ran right into that. And you were supposed to move. You did not. I just remembered I probably had some kind of train of thought in my head about the fate of my LPing career, and I just completely lost it. I just now realized I was probably going somewhere with that, and it just slipped my mind. Okay, I can get those two. I can get all three of those. Can I get all three of these, or get these two? Okay, I know you're coming from the top. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. At least these are on the edge. These are on the outside. These are easy to get. I know I'm missing a couple. Let's see how far we got. Wait, what? Oh. Why is that under there? I need two more. I'm missing two. Oh, there's one. That's on a ball path, of course it is. Alright, you went down. And you just came. Alright. There's the other one. That's also on a ball path, because of course it is. Oh wow, there are actually extras. Holy crap. Get me out of there. There are actually extra red keys. I did not expect that. I didn't see that coming. Wow. I'm surprised. Alright, Unsquare Dance is done. Whether that took me longer than you thought is up to you and how you want to view that, but I think I got through that a lot quicker than I expected. So the ball paths, when it comes to levels like this, I think I've said my piece on them. I do like them. I think designers can apply their own different twists with them. which is always great to see. This definitely felt different than Gears and Float Like a Butterfly from Walls of CCLP4. It definitely felt different. It honestly felt a little bit more forgiving than those two levels. Well, I wouldn't say forgiving. I would say it felt more lenient since there's extra red keys. I kind of wish that was noted somewhere, but given the placement, it's okay. But the ball paths or the ball paths of this definitely made it harder because there were no true safe spots. You did have some time to like collect yourself for a brief moment, but then you had to like instantly rush back into it, and that's what was screwing me over. If that was the intent, which I am pretty sure it was, that was really nicely designed and well played and stuff. So other than that, I did have fun with it. A little frustrated, but who wouldn't? But I still enjoyed it. Alright, Hazmat Transportation Exam. I think we're going to end it off right here. We got 3 more levels left. I can see this uses tetragons. So we literally have Chip Block Galaxy and Carousel left. And I really don't see Chip Block Galaxy being the last wall template of the set. If it is, that's hilarious. But I'm 99% sure it's not. But we're going to see what this quote-unquote hardest level of the set is full of. Will we... Now, you know what? We're not going to complete this LP in the next video. I want the last level to be its own thing. Like, easily. Because, for one, I see this as untimed. I see there's no chips. And... Transportation... I'm kind of inclined to believe this is a monster manipulation level, and you know me with those, so this might actually take some time to figure out. The 148 has been notoriously known to be a breather level, or a quote-unquote stupid WTF level. Which, if it's Chip Block Galaxy, it makes sense. I'm not going to lie. And 149 is usually the big campaign level, like the big capstone level for the set, which is self-explanatory. It's going to be difficult. And I think that deserves its own video. So, unless this somehow takes more than an hour, which I doubt, there's going to be only 2 videos left of this set LP. So, with that said, we will see you next time for, as far as I'm aware, the penultimate episode. And we'll see how we can, whether or not we can pass this exam or not. We'll see you guys then.